Good afternoon, West Palm Beach. This is Hillary Musser.
Hi, Max Lang.
So today, Max and I are going to go step by step through the landscaping plan, which he is about to install. And I just wanted to point out, in case you drive by 3208 Washington Road, you can see what this house is going to look like in just less than 2 months. And the Lang Design Group, a very important part of the process. Actually, I call them before I even call the architect. I love them so much. Max, in charge of Focal Point, which is the installation arm of the Lang Design Group, who also designed the magnificent swimming pool and hardscape in the backyard. So, Max, take me through what we're doing today.
So today we're going to review the landscape plan, and we're standing on Washington Road looking at the property, and we've got mass trees going along the entire perimeter to create a solid hedge that Hillary was able to source all on her own without our help.
Well, you didn't have to say that.
Yep. No, she did a great job. So we're going to plan them for her.
I got them on sale, so you know
got a
I
great
was like a
price.
good sale. What can I say?
So we're going to be incorporating mass trees wherever possible through this whole landscape, and it's really cool and unique. You don't really see that incorporated in high-end single-family homes. It's usually more of a commercial thing. So got a very tailored look, tailored with the mass trees.
But we also, at the same time, wanted to feel like a Keys experience when you come into the landscape. We want you to feel like you're in a tropical environment. I've asked Max to pick out some specimen trees. He's going to talk about the fabulous palms he's about to source for me, which are incredibly rare. I'm very excited to see them. And then we have a lot of coconuts, but they're going to be beautifully groomed. And we're going to, separate ourselves from the neighbors because it's a historic neighborhood. The houses are fairly close together. And so the goal is to make it feel like its own property. It is 330 feet deep, 102 wide at the water. And so it really becomes quite an elegant estate as a result of, the exterior design. So let's start at the beginning and tell me what your vision is based on this plan, which, look, I've looked at a lot of landscape plans. These are hard to read. I'm going to let Max walk us through and tell us what we're going to see. Let's pretend we're taking a virtual tour through your eyes.
Okay, great. So at the apron of the driveway, we've got these half walls and columns that are built, and Hillary's going to have a nice gate installed that isn't there yet. We've got an array of coconut palms, 3 on each side, that match with symmetry and give her that tropical narrative that she keeps talking about. Behind those, we'll have the mass trees, which will create a green wall. And then we move forward and we look at the center island, which has now been graded. That's
So
critical.
these are the specialty trees, the specimen ones.
These
There's
are going to
4
be
of them.
coconuts, hooked, which means arced.
Oh, where are my fancy ones?
Up by the front door.
Oh, I thought they were here. Okay. That's cool.
No, so these are hooked coconuts, which just has a curve to it. It's an industry term, and they're
Okay.
going to be matching and beautiful.
Cool.
And then we're going to look right into the island when we pull through the driveway. And in the
Right.
island, we've got another 4 hooked coconut palms, where we've got an urn and some sculpture, and the urn is going to have an allay or an overflow of annual flowers, like you and John had talked about at
Right.
such great length.
Like his dad is insisting that we have sort of a Wizard of Oz type structure there. Now, I'm not really sure how it's going to turn. I love you, John. It's from a book that Cooper ordered for me.
Daniel
but like
Host, yeah.
Daniel Host, and it's going to be, maybe made of concrete, wrapped in some travertine with annuals flowing out of it. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I'm totally trusting his father. I'm not sure why, but he's very talented and creative. And in the middle of that, went to High Point, and I bought from Made Goods some fabulous sculpture that we're actually going to place there, which I'm really excited about. So, no idea what it's going to look like, but it's going to be fab because everything that we do is fabulous.
It's fabulous. That's right. So, with that, down both property perimeters, we've got just a dense hedge. We've got some existing ficus that we're going to utilize to save some money and to just be green and be efficient. Why waste something that's already good?
We've been feeding them. They look pretty good.
They look great.
And then, by the way,
Yep.
that's an avocado tree, and it happens to reap very good avocados.
Delicious.
Delicious, and we are going to groom that tree and feed it too.
We can trim it back. And
Yes,
make it
because
work.
it's on this property, and I love that tree.
Okay. So we've got some Hong Kong orchids, which are a flowering purple tropical tree. They're deciduous. We've got 4 of them going along strategically throughout the driveway on the north side of the property line. And that's underplanted with ferns and Green Island ficus and Sansevieria, and it just speaks to Hillary's tropical narrative all the way down. And it's ordered. It'll be great.
It's going to be, there's going to be color in this landscape. And this driveway is being made by Ameritech Stone. And I'm really excited. It's basically shells crushed into concrete. And he's bringing us the pavers.
Yeah, that'll be great.
And we're preparing for that right now. And I'm very excited. In that gate is a man door. And the gate is being made by the Fowler Metal Company. It's going to be this fantastic, very architectural design. And a man door over there for people to enter. And I'm going to have a package drop, a 48-inch package drop. So all those UPS drivers stop throwing an Amazon stuff in the entrance to my house. It's not going to happen anymore. Probably still will. I'm going to go nuts. But guys, you're going to see this package drop. We're going to do a whole video on the package drop. But
Okay.
I think over here, one of the things that I was really concerned about was separation from, we border 3 different properties. So let's talk about what we're going to do here.
Down the property line?
Yeah, do these look salvageable? We replanted these. Can they come back to life?
I would like to just come in and do them again, and that's how it's proposed now.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're gonna rip all these out and just come in with new Eureka's.
so,
12 to
okay,
14
lesson
foot.
learned. Do not replant the stuff that's on the property. Spent a lot of money doing that. Probably was not a good idea, but we did save the ficus.
Yes, we did. So we're gonna continue the tropical narrative all the way down the property line with Eureka's on this side, an underplanting of ground orchids,
None
ferns.
of them are good? None of them are good? No.
No, these are horrible.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, they're horrible. Horrible ghosts. Okay, fine.
So in this island up closest to the house, we're gonna have 3 more coconuts, centered with a European fan palm, which is an architectural fan palm, very high end, very smart,
Right.
very uniformed and orderly. On the house, we're gonna do bleeding heart vine, which is a purple and green tropical vine that's gonna be espaliated, no pattern.
Right, and we're gonna have a trellis up there
Yeah,
that will have some
more.
more on them.
Yeah, more. So we're gonna have purples and greens and fan palms.
And what I want to make sure, now I apologize to my neighbor, but this house is not looking good. It's been a long time, it's not painted, it's dilapidated. I don't want to see it.
You won't.
Are we going to be above the electric lines too?
We're gonna be at the electric line. At the second electric line is where the
Okay.
top of the new Eureka's is gonna start, and
Yeah.
it's gonna go all the way down.
So these are all Eureka's, it's going to block this. You know, I hope they turn it into something beautiful. So far it hasn't happened. That's okay.
Yep. So we're gonna approach the house, and Hillary and I were just discussing utilizing Sadakentia palms, which are very unique, very expensive, and are gonna set the house apart from everything else that's been built recently.
And will you see them from the road?
You'll see them from the road due to the elevation of where the front door is in correspondence to the crown
Okay.
of road.
Great. And we have bigger slabs here of the, you know, of our pavers, which
We
will
do.
be on concrete, and they're going to be beautiful.
Mhm.
And we'll have some grass in between them
Yep.
to give a
we will.
little break up. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what that is.
Yep. So we'll have some grass.
And you guys are going to put that in?
We can. Sure. We've got some lady palms, which are just green, dense, and lush along this side of the house. And it's going to look really smart.
And this house originally had a lot of cast stone on it. We took down all the corbels and we're putting up walnut in the eaves of the house, so it's going to give it more of a
Natural. More natural.
Bahamian
Yeah.
feel. British West Indies
Yeah.
is what I like to say.
I like that.
Guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube videos. These are the Pink Hard Hat interview series by Hillary Musser. And this time we're at 3208 Washington Road, where we'll be for 5 more months till we're done. And then we're going to take you down the street to our next project, a beautiful modern house on Southern Flagler. Thanks, guys. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.